Hi, this is Dennis Rogers. About 5 years ago, I took some sheet rubber and roughly cut out some chunks about the size of a deck of cards. And I say roughly, it was very difficult to cut straight, but nevertheless, I cut it out and I sent it to about 24 of my students. Well, they trained with this just like they were tearing cards. They tried to rip the rubber in half. The results of their increase in hand strength and their ability to be able to tear decks of cards in half just shot off the roof. I mean, it was incredible. Everybody was writing me saying, this thing is amazing. Can I get some more? I want to get some for my friends. And I didn't have a lot of it. Well, recently I decided, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and produce this exerciser in 2 different levels. So I actually had them manufactured, and I call them ugly rubber. Now, I call them ugly rubber, for one thing, they're not pretty to look at. They're just a black chunk of rubber, but of course they've been cut now very neatly to the size of a deck of cards. But I say ugly rubber because they're not good to look at, but what you'll do to a deck of cards will just be plain beautiful or ugly, however you want to look at it. Anyhow, this is the standard deck or standard exerciser. And they come with instructions. You have the instruction on exactly how to train with it. Plus also I have a chart that shows you exactly how to tear a deck of cards. Step by step using the overhand method, which is my method. Now the overhand method is to take the deck, grab it like this, and you try to rip it in half right along your finger. Now as you'll notice, the standard deck is very flexible, but not flexible to the point that you're just going to keep twisting it around or rip it. You're not going to do either, but it will take you through the first half of ripping a deck of cards, the same motion. You can practice this and do reps. If you're not strong enough to do reps, you can do some singles until you can build up, but you can do reps. If you're a seasoned pro, this will help you tremendously, not only by conditioning your skin, but also you'll save a fortune in decks of cards. I've heard one report that one guy saved 70% in the cost of tearing decks of cards because he would train with just a few decks a week and then went to this for all the rest of his training. You can just twist it just like that. You can do upwards of 40 or 50 just like a gripper if you want. Or we have the Titan version. The Titan version signified with the T right here, or designated with that T. And it's very stiff. It will flex a little bit, but this is a great isometric trainer. You see it moves a little bit. I'm doing an isometric push now. You can go 6, 8, 10 seconds, whatever you wish. It's a fantastic exercise for getting that initial tear, getting the strength you need of that initial tear in a deck of cards. Ugly rubber, available today.